Hello and welcome to another Zac and Rob play a game for Happy Salad.
That was a much better take.
Yeah, much better intro. You know, it takes me one to warm up. We're here playing the Sonic Unleashed project mod for Sonic Generations. After I talked about it briefly on the Saladcast on the last episode, this is Zac's first attempt at playing it to see, that it is actually quite good. See, they've gone to the effort of remaking all of the level select and stuff, and it's pretty well done.
Yeah.
And it's and if you hear the sound and stuff, they've actually done all the music in the Sonic Generations menu style as well.
Stylish. Well, I guess I should play Rooftop Run first, because this is the level that's in this game anyway, only different.
Well, yeah, this is the Unleashed one. I didn't know if you were going to do them all, or...
I don't think we're going to want to have the video be that long.
Alright, okay, but just pick the favorites, this one's... There's a couple of minor glitches, as you can say, it will occasionally screw up on the loading screens, but it's not too bad once it's going.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember how
nothing was reacting for a minute there.
It's a little strange, in places, as I was saying on the cast, because it's as good as this version is as a representation of it, there are some, the difference in mechanics between the two games sometimes make the level not play quite the same way as it used to. And also, the recording of this seems to make blur happen in really weird places.
Well,
it's blurring in front of Sonic's face.
It's the lag is still not totally fixed.
No.
Even with this newer recording solution that we didn't have last time.
No. It's still not perfect. And they've had to build a new render pipeline to get this to work.
How do you do this?
Yeah, it's the triggers to drift, remember?
Oh yeah, the triggers, those hit the bumpers.
That's
what the bumpers are for.
Yeah. So they've had to make a new render pipeline for the game to handle some of the features that Unleashed used to use, but weren't in Sonic Generations. So it sounds like, by what they described there, that the actual Generations engine is a stripped-back version of the Unleashed engine.
Right.
Perhaps because it didn't work too well on console. There were some frame rate issues on some of the levels and stuff. Oh, wrong button.
Oh. That's the wrong button as well.
But it does mean some things are different, and as we found out, and I'll probably edit onto the end of the video, it can cause crazy stuff to happen if you play Sonic Generations with this new renderer.
Yes, if you accidentally forget to turn it off.
So this was actually made the way that they actually went out and did this, and it's there was a lot of programming involved, but for the most part the levels, geometry and textures and enemy and stuff like that was a direct pull from the Unleashed, I don't know what you call it, but from its code base anyway. So it should be pretty accurate, although they did have to change some stuff. Because naturally the Generations engine didn't have half the gimmicks that they employ.
Ones in particular in this level?
Not that I can think of.
No. So they look like a pretty much straight run. It's although that obviously probably also depends on what route I take for it.
Yeah.
Because the faster routes probably.
Oh, there's one thing. Yeah, this bit. I suppose there wasn't. Was there an equivalent of barrel rolling at you?
Yeah, right at the start of the level.
In
the Unleashed version of this level.
Oh, okay.
It happens immediately.
I can remember.
I mean, not Unleashed, regular.
Generations version, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. In Unleashed, the wall jump areas weren't
marked.
Weren't obvious, yeah.
Fucking platforming.
Yeah.
The worst bit of Sonic, Worst bit if you don't have any attack onto them. That guy just totally vanished. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I suppose this always was quite ambitious, this level, given the sheer volume of buildings. I mean, look at that!
Yeah, I guess.
That's probably a texture, in fairness, at some point, but, even so, it's quite... It looks pretty nice.
Not realistic in any way.
No.
I got it.
Plus, it's worth noting that despite Sonic Unleashed having that, reputation because of the Werehog stuff.
Yeah.
So, the Sonic stuff in it was actually pretty good. And, thankfully Sega sort of realised that when Generations came around. But yeah, this bit doesn't work quite the same.
No, because you go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
And I don't know if this bit was actually in the actual level, but I don't remember the rails. It probably must have been there, I just don't remember it.
Probably. Oh. Went completely wrong way. Then they get this bit.
And then the accident just kind of stuck there.
Oh, I'm not going to kill them. Does the blimp still turn up when you kill them? Apparently not. That's only in Generations.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Ding!
Creep score though.
And even added some new,
Did they
Sonic success animations and things.
Did they tailor the scores precisely? Which is why I didn't just get an S there, because they actually made it actually difficult to get an S.
I'm not sure if they've just changed it, or if unfortunately the levels they're originally based on, it's just pulling from them.
Right.
I'm not sure. There is one sort of slight disadvantage, is that it actually does. If you're thinking of playing this on the Steam version, it will give you achievements that you haven't already got.
Oh, right.
So you may notice I got a couple of them the other day, do the Crisis City run without getting flamed. It's I hadn't actually achieved that one properly. But of course there isn't any flames on the level that they've replaced. So you'll just get that one. And I think the same is true for Chemical Plant as well, because there's no water on the level in which...
Oh, right. Don't drink the water. Well, those achievements aren't difficult anyway.
No, it's just I'd never attempted them. Or, haven't played the game enough to attempt an epic run on those.
Because I already had all the achievements anyway. So, well, apart from... I guess if they can get me the stupid defeat the last boss without fucking getting hit with the achievement,
that's... I'm not sure how that's possible.
I know, it's such a ridiculous boss anyway.
That's probably quite slower.
Yep, the style bonus though. That was a finger. Oh, still hit that ring. That blur looks so weird when you're going really fast.
Yeah. It looks fine when the frame rate's up.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't notice anything dramatically bad with this new look while I was playing it properly. But this is if you didn't play Unleashed, you can think of this as the DLC that never came.
You mean if you didn't play Generation? Oh, well, no, I guess.
Yeah, if you played, well, you still need Generations to play this.
Yeah, but if you hadn't played it,
if you hadn't played Unleashed before,
if you had played Generations and realised how few levels there were or whatever,
well, yeah,
it's terrible. Oh, is that just a really inconvenient dead end?
It's just a bitch hole. But yeah, all of this is a lot faster than it felt on the console Unleashed. I mean, it was pretty fast and it was pretty ridiculous because there was hidden stuff in those sections as well that you were just running through. And of course, the Unleashed music isn't quite as good as the Generations music. It's just a little too casual.
You should have got someone to remix all that as well.
Yeah. Or maybe if they're gonna do try and make classic Sonic versions of these, maybe.
Well, Modern One could still do a remix as well. Ow! Fucking giant spike balls.
So, some poor town planning.
Like that as well.
Yeah.
At least that one wasn't a spike ball. Oh, completely unnecessary jump.
And the other thing worth noting is they put some screenshots up on the on the mods forum on ModDB basically. They posted a load of stuff about how they were developing and how they were improving it.
Right.
And if you put the original things side by side with what they've done here, the texture quality is miles better. It's the difference is the amount of effort they've put into making everything crisper and up to PC standards is pretty insane. Also, just generally, kudos for getting this finished.
Yeah, actually finishing a mod ever.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely.
And kudos for Sega for not blocking it.
Well,
Yet.
Like if Sega even knew about it.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the more awkward levels.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
It's all power sliding, is it?
There's a lot of that, and there's a lot of rails, and a lot of air jumping.
Rails isn't so bad.
This plays kind of like...
Nope.
No, this plays a little bit like some of the more awkward stuff from the Sonic Adventure games, I guess, where it relies a bit on 3D platforming.
Right.
There's a bit, like, on... I'll show you the bit I mean later on, anyway, it'll come up.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, and
close.
drifting around those was always a bastard in the original.
Well, drifting is always a bastard.
Yeah. Also, building running, naturally. Yeah, well, yeah, these bits. These were a bit of a shit.
Oh, I see what you mean. Kind of through these real slow.
What? Oh!
It's all going so well. Maybe I'll fuck that.
You've just got a slightly different pipe with bends in it.
Yeah, but less of the spike things.
Yeah.
It's fine though, there's enemies on it. I can just not have to run along it, I can just have you attack along it.
Oh no!
Oh, damn it!
3D platforming.
That wasn't 3D platforming, that was non-3D platforming.
Doopy-doopy-doo. Also, saxophone.
Well, you have to have saxophone. Or trumpets, alternatively.
A bit both. But it is quite insane saxophone. Good job.
Ooh, that was a bit of a dodge one as well. Fucking random enemy standing on that building.
Yeah. You can go for some 10 rings if you really want.
Ow.
Pit laddings. Pro runs.
Hang on a minute. Oh. Wait, can you not go through that?
Boost it.
Well, that's awkward.
And it's kind of pointless too.
Well, that...
Because you could just go the lower route and it's exactly the same.
Like oncoming traffic that you can't even see for that.
I think that's intentional, because you can't hit it, because you don't have control at that point. But
and then the road just stops and turns into a plaza.
I think they were just hoping in the original, oh, they won't notice that. Also, yeah, notice the flying thing sort of seemed to randomly reposition on occasion.
Well, that might be intentional.
But they don't move to the new position, they just sort of ping there.
I was kind of hoping you'd just go through that. Did you see that truck doing a hell of a power slide down there?
That was pretty awesome, actually. I don't think I've ever fallen off there.
What is that noise?
Don't know. The building keeps itself up by clockwork. Make a choice.
Make the middle choice.
There's quite a lot of choices on that bit, but
What sort of building is this?
yeah, it's got lots of bridges.
Yeah, like two of them going in opposite directions.
Really quite long
Oh, three of
bridges, like unsupported. Oh no! Oh, we're still
There's
good.
some kind of level down here. I'll just get back on the middle part of this again.
That's handy. Doing. Oh! Thought we might have crashed it. Oh, it's struggling. Like, possibly the worst looking part of the. Skips the slightly slower route.
Not the right direction. Jesus, there was like no control there for a minute. I was just like,
I don't remember the finish ring moving around the end there either. It probably did, but I just don't remember that. Yeah, that's one of the more awkward levels. The other awkward level is the last one.
What level do you think I should play?
I quite like Savannah or the Egyptian themed one. Yeah. I always quite liked this level, partly because it has the most retarded trumpet solo at the start.
All you need, trumpets.
Quality.
Oh, this is the land of breaking stuff, of course.
And there's quite a lot of neat routes. Like this one plays quite a lot like some of the.
Damn it.
So, this one plays a bit more like some of the sort of Generations levels, I suppose. But there are some. But there are some awkward stuff. Like you can run into these people and they're totally unfazed. I mean, those bits are kind of dumb.
To extreme close up.
Yep.
Funny wings.
What awkward people.
I got a red ring. Awkward random wall in the middle of this plaza, and then a really low bridge. Why is there a bridge there?
They didn't give you the B warning for it either. That most things do.
That's a bit dangerous. You get a lot of lives off this mod.
Yeah. Oh!
No.
There's a turn there.
Yeah, normally you just run into stuff, it stops you. But not that stuff, apparently.
Well, I think this was like... I can't remember if this was one of the later levels you played in.
Fairly late.
In Unleashed, yeah.
Low line of enemies. Those rings meant to be a light speed route.
Well, no, that always was put in the middle of the. You don't run over them; they're always sort of like slightly inside where you go.
Right.
In that ring, so you have to be boosting in order to attract them. That's another note about this. Compared to the Generations model, they've had to improve the attraction of the.
It has more range.
Yeah.
Shove a crate.
You can just in that that cannon.
Oh, yeah. And you can just
Yeah, in that cannon you just go up instead of. I saw some stuff the other day about people trying to pull some of the Sonic Colors levels into it as well, and they look like they're quite well done. You know, even people they're going into the lengths of trying to replicate how they do the Eggman voiceovers and stuff in around the park levels and.
Well, replicating or just pull the sound.
Pull the sounds and make it work. You know.
Well, the more difficult thing will be all the abilities and covers.
Well, yeah, they probably will have to design against them. I think I read that that's not possible.
Carl! Why does that lock-on keep changing at the last possible moment? I was like, Wait, hang on.
I think you've got to go around and land on that. Ding 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 ding. You can even shoot. No. Yeah, I was about to say that's the bit. You can either go the pipe, go the that's quite a way back.
It's not really.
No, it falls further than it was. Plus, you can either go the rail route at that point, or take the slightly hardcore bounce off the enemies route.
It's only slightly hardcore.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. It was a lot harder to pull off in the Unleashed engine.
Well, presumably, it doesn't account for the generations you get that ability that gives you longer lock-on range, do you?
Yeah, I haven't tried this by assigning any abilities actually. I've just been playing it vanilla.
Are you sure, or has it been used?
Or has it loaded in them? Yeah, it's a good question actually. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just. I think they separate the saves and stuff like that through the mod. The only thing it can't do is, Steam obviously can't tell the difference in achievements.
Yep.
I wonder if the online works.
What, so you could really easily break all those time trials?
Yes.
Because I expected all these Unleash level, you could get way further in 30 seconds than you had in the Generations ones.
Possibly. A lot of them start with a long running sequence, don't they? Did it?
No. You can zing off the side of that.
Paris thought that was an okay level. Not too complex. Apart from perhaps, you know, the dude standing in the middle of the street. It's always kind of dumb. So yeah, now you have a choice. I think you can either see the Savannah level, which I always thought was pretty good. Cool Edge is pretty good. Dragon Road is fine, except for the water running stuff.
Right.
So it'd be a good example on how the water running stuff is fucked.
Let's do that.
Or you've got there's the tropical level, which has more water running stuff, which is equally screwed. Because like they simplified all the water running stuff in Generations, so it was doable.
Yeah.
Whereas on the water running in this is just a little bit complicated or quite hard to pull off because you like might need to like drift on the water and stuff to stay going in the right direction, or you have to be mindful that you need to aim for the boost pads to go in the right direction and stuff like that. It's a bit trickier.
Fire that wrong. Couldn't quite jump fast enough to do that going at that speed.
It's also one of the nicer looking.
Oh, what? How did that kill me? I literally boosted it, Joe.
Although once again, it's one of those things. It's like, if this is an actual road, how did anyone use this?
It's like most things in the Sonic universe. I wouldn't have called it a road anyway.
Yeah.
Not even a death sign there. How they normally tell you.
Yeah. I think this was one of the earlier levels they made for this mod, so maybe they didn't put all of the normal signage in there. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty waterfalls. Everyone likes a waterfall.
Obviously.
In fact, there's 2 levels in this game with big ass waterfalls. Unless there's some in Windy Valley, which there probably is somewhere. I don't know, I can't even remember it's called Windy. It's not Windy Valley, it's Windmill something.
Windmill Valley.
Yeah.
How well did rail transitions work in Unleashed?
About the same as this, to be honest.
So it's still the when they finally worked out how the fuck to do them.
Yeah, rather than having to sort of like glitch the jump system in Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, they're a proper hop. Cue water running.
Okay, good.
Like, you can either drift it or there's some boost pads on the outside. Oh. Okay, you managed it. You didn't find that too bad.
Okay, as long as you know that as long as you remember what the button to drift is.
Yeah. And you kind of got a little bit lucky there by taking the inside route. I didn't realise there were any pads there.
Probably would have died. I guess in Generations they sort of learned slightly better not to just put dead-end walls everywhere. Because that seems to be the major thing that's going on here.
Yeah. Like, the sort of... Most Sonic fans will say that that's fairly flow breaking, I suppose. I mean, that was one of the dumber level design decisions that they had in the Sonic Episode 4 stuff, especially Episode...
Man, that was terrible in Episode 4, because you had, like, the Tails thing.
Well, yeah, in
stop!
Sonic, yeah, in Sonic,
Tails thing.
Yeah, in Sonic 4 Episode 2, it was quite literally, there's a bit of level on one of the icy funfair levels where there is just a wall that it gives you no choice but to Tails over, but it's just...
Well, what?
Oh, that glitched out bad.
That was a good one. Go backwards.
But yeah, there was just this wall there, and there was nothing either side of it. Just this weird pillar of ice in the middle of nowhere. Its only purpose is to be fucking annoying.
Not liking the look of that.
I think you have to... the camera hasn't helped you there. I think you're supposed to jump back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We go in the middle. It's a safe route.
Yay! That is supposed to explode. I've seen videos of it exploding, but it just doesn't on.
It just came back somehow. Go under it.
Oh, there's a middle bit.
Okay. Dull. Perfectly timed.
There we go. See that rocket again? Is it going to explode? Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe they just didn't get that to work or something. It looks great.
It sounds like there's an explosion.
Yeah. Or maybe you have to boost before. Maybe it comes down and explodes, like, but is actually outpacing your fall.
Right. Okay. Let's
so
try that.
Boost as soon as you can.
I'm not gonna have enough boost to do it though. That's the problem.
Go.
No.
I'll never know.
Oh Jesus. Missiles.
Ooh. Go.
Go. Maybe this one will explode.
No.
No. It just flies into the distance. Behind that crate. Run straight for it. There's a red. Are the red rings separate, or do they still count towards the original levels?
No, they've separated those out.
Okay, good.
Because otherwise,
But you still unlock stuff though.
I don't know how that
Well,
really
I did.
works.
I unlocked the song on that other level where I got a red ring.
Oh. Alright, I haven't tried doing the song stuff on this because the option just never worked for me on the loading screen when I first played through. But
Well, maybe it doesn't work in the mod, but maybe you still unlock the songs
in the
act-
original. Yeah,
regular.
maybe. Listen to that sax. I still think that's quite impressive. The one bit of like remixing they did where they managed to make that pretty accurate to the Sonic sound.
Can you actually do anything in regular, or does it just not?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you can go through this bit, but when you go into the level, it just replaces it with modern.
Right. Okay then.
Because it wouldn't really be playable.
No,
You can do any more, or are we calling it?
I don't know. I mean,
You've
is
got-
there any more
you've-
level you want to see?
You've got like
particularly.
2 more. Oh no, 3 more you could do.
There's terrible ice level.
It's well, yeah. This one's okay. It plays pretty well. It was one of my favourite levels from Unleashed, but and they had to add quite a lot to get this level to work because they had to. There was a few animations and a few gimmicks like the whale that you'll see later on that they all had to add by hand. Yeah.
Steal it from Sonic Adventure 2, obviously.
Yeah, I guess.
The easiest way.
And see yeah. And the little snowmobile physics.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They have to
Bounce off that little bit of platform.
Did they have to add ice physics?
I don't know. It feels a little bit loose, but not enough for me to say either way. Oh yeah, there's a bit of water running, but it's mostly straight.
Yeah.
There's some more later on. But
This is a bit of a dick section.
and I think I saw that they had to do some work to get the reflection mapping of the surfaces to work. Okay, so there is ice physics.
Apparently! Quite extreme ice physics.
Yeah, and this bit of level design is unchanged, unfortunately. It's like, I like how you just come out of that and it's like, somehow I've got this ice scooter thing. That must really hurt that fucking whale.
Yep.
Just like, blade up its back.
good one. Don't you avoid that dude? No.
No. Yeah, this is a lot easier in this one than it was. I found this bit really tricky in Generations because you couldn't outrun the spikes quite so easily, right. Or they either they fell fast or you weren't moving as fast. I'm not sure, but they'd always just fall on me. So I can't see where they are, dead.
That is a terribly modelled inside of that whale's mouth.
Yeah, I think it looked like that in the original as well. Although given they had to remake that, I suppose they didn't try and redo it. Yeah, it's slanty falling. But yeah, they had to add all the Elder Light Ray stuff that we can see here because that wasn't in the Generations engine.
I remember this bit was kind of sucky.
It was pretty. They've made it a lot easier to control.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Which is a good decision because it was a bit of a bastard. It wasn't quite, Sonic 06 bad, but. Oh,
what?
It bunted you up.
Jumped over that first one really carefully.
Here, quite a way away. All of this section away. This level had one of the more interesting, because Unleashed also had Act 2 variants of all the levels.
Right.
They were like short challenge levels, kind of like those extra acts in Colours are a little bit, They just had these little shorter levels, and this level had one of the more interesting ones because it was like a looping level, but something would change each time it looped.
Right.
So you'd recognise the pattern, so you go, hang on, I'm on the same bit of level again, do it. But of course it was different, and you're like, oh, you bitch, screwed me over real bad. But it was kind of cool. I quite liked that.
That's faded.
And then you get possibly the best ending bit in the Sonic so far, because it's got dancing penguins.
Obviously.
For the win. The dancing penguins doing the robot, no less. Look at that light.
I don't know if I'd call that the robot.
I don't know.
I think that's like the only dance a penguin can do.
Oh, maybe. Although I haven't seen Happy Feet.
That's true.
Happy Feet.
Okay then.
Alright then. So that's the Unleashed project. Unless Zac fancies playing anymore.
Sonic says no.
Sonic says no. Sonic sort of says no. Alright, I recommend you get hold of it. It's free. It's DLC-ish.
No, it's a mod.
Yeah, it's it's the DLC that, should have been, but Sega, I don't know what Sega are doing. Are they going to make a Generations 2, do you reckon?
Well, they're going to make another Sonic game, I guess.
Undoubtedly. Sonic will never die.
No.
Whether he needs to or not. Alright, thank you for joining us. Catch us soon for more videos and shit on the Sonicast. Happy Salad. Videos.
A number of words.
Yes. Bye! Hello and welcome to another Zac and Rob play a game
You didn't
for...
start the video recording,
Oh, no, I didn't.
idiot.
No, I didn't. No, we'll do the sync again.
Yeah, we might.
I thought I had done.
Good job.
Fuck.